Giving all praises to the Most High Yahweh and the wonderful Son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. This is Brother Aaron with Brothers Doing the Work. And we're coming to you live again with another lesson called The Stranger Among Us. The Strangers Among Us. I also be having Brother Jacob with the Burden Bearer Israelites assisting me today to help bring out this lesson. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, out.
All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know, hey, Brother Aaron, when a people forget who they are, others come to rule them, right?
That's right.
Crazy, right? Which is why Brother Aaron is bringing this lesson out. The Lord put the spirit on him to bring this lesson out. Beloved brothers and sisters, hear me clearly, right? When Israel forgets its covenant, strangers rise to positions that were meant for you, right? They occupy spaces you were ordained to fill.
That's right.
They influence the culture you were meant to shape. They also direct the systems you were meant to govern, right? And the tragedy is not simply that strangers dwell among us. The tragedy is that Israel has forgotten itself in the midst of them, right?
Oh, have mercy.
The Most High told us plainly. We just spoke about this a minute ago, and I know Brother Aaron is going to light the fire on this a little bit more later. But let's get the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 43, real quick, just for a reference. But if I know this brother, I know he gonna put the flames up underneath this.
Read that book. What's that book again?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 43. Listen to what the Lord said. He told us plainly.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt come down very low.
Right. So that was not a prophecy of defeat. That was a warning, brothers and sisters. It was a wake-up call, right?
Right.
A mirror held before our face saying, if you do not rise, they will. So today we confront the reality of the strangers amongst us, and more importantly, how Israel returns to its rightful place. I yield, brother.
All praises. The strangers among us. Before we get into the lesson, I also want to give double honors to the elders and to the sisters who help pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth. Happy Sabbath. Happy Feast of Dedication. Shalom.
That's right.
Man, let's go to the book of Joshua, chapter 23, verse 7. The book of Joshua, chapter 23, and verse 7.
Brother Aaron.
Yes, sir.
I'm here too, man. You need me to pull the scripture also.
Okay, big calm. Okay, let's go ahead and get that out. Go ahead and read that.
You said Joshua 23 and 7?
Yes, sir. And we're going to read that through 13, verse 13.
All right. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 23 and verse 7. That ye come not among these nations, these that remain among you.
These that remain where?
These that remain among you.
So we had nations when we came out of Egypt the first time. Moses had brought us out by Yahweh Shai's mighty hand. We had the other nations among us for servants and handmaids. Read on.
Neither make mention of the name of their gods.
They wasn't our gods. It was their gods. Read on.
Nor cause to swear by them, neither serve them, nor bow yourselves unto them.
You see, so what has happened is we have been subjected to a false narrative, a we have a inferiority complex.
That's right.
Right. But the Lord said we was a special people. I know y'all heard this before, Deuteronomy 7:6. So I don't know where and how that we continue to be fooled by these people. You understand? Just because the education or they have these businesses and they have all these nice things and stuff like that, right? But we weren't supposed to serve their gods nor bow down to them. You understand?
Right.
So we're waking up to who we are according to the Bible. Read on now.
But cleave unto the Lord your God.
Cleave. And cleave means to adhere to, to hold in high regard. We're supposed to cleave to him and do what he say and want what he want. You see? But look what we done. We done cleave to the other nations. Lord have mercy. Read on.
As ye have done unto this day.
Wait a minute, we still doing it.
That's right.
We did it back then, and we're doing it now. Right. So that's why this lesson had been pressed upon my heart to teach it. You understand? Read on.
Okay. For the Lord hath driven out from before you great nations and strong.
So this ain't gonna be nothing new. What he's about to do. See, he's just upset with us because we got a memory complex. We fail to remember what he's done for us in the past, and we go right back and do the same things again.
That's right.
We go right back into being in subject to other people who don't serve our God. They don't keep the commandments. Read on.
But as for you, no man hath been able to stand before you unto this day.
See, so back then, when they was keeping the law, statute, commandments, nobody could stand against them.
That's right.
Nobody could stand against the Israelites. So that's what it's going to take again. We got to keep the law, statute, commandments, and we got to love one another, and we got to keep these feast days and high holy days and new moons. And guess what? Nobody will be able to stand against us. Read on. Watch this.
One man of you shall chase 1,000.
Read on. David and Goliath, Samson, in Delilah story. Read on.
For the Lord your God, he it is that fighteth for you.
Moses in the 10 plagues. You see, it all makes sense. All we got to do is remember and have the faith that the grain of a mustard seed to believe these things, and we can come up out this captivity.
That's right.
You know,
as he had promised you. Keep going.
Keep going on.
Book of Joshua, chapter 23 and verse 11. Take good heed therefore unto yourselves.
Y'all need to really consider. Y'all need to really think about what this man has told us in the prophetically that he's brought us into a destitute place, and he's allowed these people to. I'm gonna get to it. Read on out.
That ye love the Lord your God.
How do we love him? We love him by keeping the law, statute, commandments. Read on.
Else, if ye do in any wise go back.
If we do what?
In any wise go back and cleave unto the remnant of these nations.
Hold on now. Watch this. If we do what? Read that again out.
Else, if ye do in any wise go back and cleave unto the remnant of these nations.
Man, read on.
Even these that remain among you, and shall make marriages with them.
Make what?
And shall make marriages with them.
We was not supposed to be making marriages with these other nations.
That's right.
I'm sorry. But that's what the Bible say. You're supposed to be married unto the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Frankly, we were supposed to just marry within our tribe. If you tribe of Judah, you marry within the tribe of Judah. If you tribe of Manasseh, you married into the tribe of Manasseh. But at least we're supposed to marry within our nation. You understand?
Right. Mm-hmm.
At least. All right. So we marrying outside of these other nations. They marrying these different folk. And guess what? Our children, they start wanting to do what the other nations do. And we lose sight eventually of keeping the law, statute, commandments. It makes sense. Read on, huh?
And go in unto them, and they to you.
Lord have mercy. Read on.
Know for a certainty that the Lord your God will no more drive out any of these nations from before you.
We're going to suffer the consequences of being around them. We're going to suffer the consequences.
That's right.
You understand that? Look at our young men. Our young men. Look here. Yeah, we be smiling. We think everybody loves us. We think these people they got our best interests at heart. Well, look at your condition and look at where they live. Look at how they do in their nations.
Bring that out.
You just said something about it, the opportunity they got in Dubai. Rich, filthy, rich, wealthy. That's supposed to be us.
That's right.
Read on out.
Hold on.
No more driving them out.
Yeah. But they shall be snares and traps unto you.
You're going to get caught up. You're going to be caught up in drugs, sexual orientation, lack of food, lack of jobs, tied up in these different sororities. You're going to be snared and trapped. The strangers are among us. And our people are being used as merchandise.
That's right.
The four corners of the earth. Lord have mercy. Read on. Watch this.
And scourges in your sides.
A scourge. Let's see what scourge mean. How about that? Watch this. Watch this. A whip used as an instrument of punishment, a person or a thing that causes great trouble or suffering, right? Similar, whip, horse whip, lash, strap, switch, bull whip. Hold on. Bull whip, rawhide, cat o' nine tails. You Israelites, they're going to whip your butt. That's what God.
Right.
Read that again. I ain't say it. The Lord said it. Read it. Read it again.
And scourges in your sides, and thorns in your eyes, until ye perish from off this good land which the Lord your God hath given you.
Put our behinds on slave ships and got us out of our lands.
That's right. Mm-mm-mm.
If you're under the sound of my voice today and you're not fellowshipping with a group of Israelites and trying to keep these laws and these commandments, woe be unto you. You go keep going to church you want to, a Christianity church. We the church over here. This is what we do. We don't have to have no great big congregation or nothing. We just got to be somewhere keeping the commandments.
That's right.
With some people with the right heart, loving each other, doing what thus saith the Lord. But our people want this right here. Give me Amos chapter 3, verse 2. Amos, the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 2. Y'all be sure to be writing down the precepts, and so you can go back and read them for yourself. Don't just take my word for it or Brother Jacob's word for it. Y'all read it for yourself, okay? The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 2. Watch this. Read that out.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
No. These other nations, the Lord dealing with them too.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Where in the world did this information get lost at? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Who has told y'all a lie that the Lord dealing with these other nations outside the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel?
Mm-hmm.
He turned men's hearts whichever way he wanted to turn them. They thought, then how they move. But he really is set on saving the children of Israel to get them back to rulership over the earth. That's what he's doing. So you talking about, he dealing with the Edomites, the white people, or the Japanese people, or the Chinese people, or the African people, or the Arab people, and all this. You sadly mistaken. If they ain't a part of the 12 tribe nation of Israel, the Lord say, read that again out.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Son, give me Psalms chapter 147, 19 and 20. The book of Psalms chapter 147, verse 19 and 20. When you get it, read it.
Book of Psalms chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob.
Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes, the nation of Israel. Read.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Unto who?
Israel.
Jacob's name changed to Israel. Read.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
He deal with the other nations. You got that wrong. Read that again.
He had not dealt so with any nation.
No. My pastor say that God love everybody. He deal with everybody. Read that again.
He had not dealt so with any nation.
No, but he changed. What he did was when Jesus Christ came, Yahushua, he changed and he don't do things. He let everybody in. Somebody lying.
Somebody lying. Somebody lying.
Give me, young blood, give me Matthew chapter, not Matthew, but Malachi chapter 3, verse 6, I believe that is. Let's see if he changed. Maybe he lying. Jacob, he lying? He must be lying when he said this right here. Malachi chapter 3 and verse 6. Let's see. Yeah, read that.
This is the book of Malachi chapter 3, verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Only reason why you Negroes still here, you so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native American Indians, only reason we all still here is because what? Read that again out.
For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
It's because I'm still here and I change not. He ain't changed his mind on his plan. We're going to rule with Christ, with Yahushua. He ain't changed his mind on that.
Hey, let me say something to that real quick. Because they might say, oh, that's the Old Testament, right? Let's get the book of Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 8, right? To back up what the brother just brought out in Malachi 3 and 6.
I got it out.
Let's see if that's just the Old Testament, because these Christians might say that, right? They just New Testament I'm about to say believe it, but they don't even believe. So I'm gonna lie. So I don't want to do that.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 8. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, and today,
that's right,
and forever.
Oh, he don't change.
The same yesterday, and today, and forever.
That's right.
Lord have mercy. So we Israelites, we got a problem with these brothers, these false narratives that's coming in saying that Cornelius was a Edomite and all this type of stuff. We got a problem with that because he has not dealt so with any nation, and he ain't gonna deal with them. There's only one way he's gonna deal with them, and he's gonna put them down before us, and he's gonna subject them under our feet. And when they come out this time, we're going to get to it. When they come out this time, they're going to be the same as last time. Watch this. Exodus chapter 12, verse 31. The book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 31. We're going to get some clarification today on these strangers that are among us. Somebody lying. It ain't me and Jacob.
Exodus chapter 12, verse.
And it ain't Christ neither.
That's right. In Exodus chapter 12, verse 31. He got it.
You don't make him read it? Okay.
Read that.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 31. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night and said, Rise up and get you forth from among my people, both ye and the children of Israel.
Read on.
And go, serve the Lord.
Serve who?
Serve the Lord, as ye have said.
Jump down to 38. Let's see who came out with them.
And a mixed multitude went up also with them.
Now they said, "Oh, this mixed. Who is this mixed multitude? Oh, they just the Israelites." No. He said Israel. He said, "Ye and the children of Israel, and go serve the Lord, as ye have said." So then he jumped down there at 38. Read that again up.
And a mixed multitude went up also with them, and flocks and herds, even very much cattle.
Let's go to Exodus chapter 12, verse 43. Read that out. Give me that, Jacob. Exodus chapter 12, start at verse 43.
We're gonna jump down a few verses. We're at Exodus chapter 12 and verse 43. And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, This is the ordinance of the Passover.
Okay. Y'all finna learn something. Read that.
There shall no stranger eat thereof.
So we're gonna deal with two different types of strangers here. You got the strangers of our people. Let's say somebody come and visit you or something. And you got the strangers of the other nations. Read on.
That's right. But every man's servant that is bought for money.
What? So we had some people that we had bought for money. Read on.
When thou hast circumcised him.
Then, you see? So you got Israelites, and you got an Israelite maybe not being circumcised yet. Watch this. Read on.
Then shall he eat thereof.
Watch this now. This is a differentiation. Read on.
Verse 45. A foreigner and an hired servant shall not eat thereof.
The strangers among us. We have other nations among us, as is today. We might not have, we're not in our rulership capacity, so we don't own nobody. You know what I mean? We don't have many of us. Some people do. Some of our Israelite brothers and sisters that don't know the Israelites, they do have hired servants, and they do have foreigners that's working for them and all that, right? But guess what? These people, even when we have our feasts, they're not supposed to be eating the stuff that we eat. They can't come in the midst of the congregation. You understand? They can help us from outside of the congregation, but they can't be in there with us. They can't be eating the Passover and stuff with us. So what is these folks doing? What is the Jewish people doing? What are they doing? Because they're not supposed to. Only the 12 tribe nation of Israel, Jacob's sons is if out of that lineage is supposed to eat the Passover.
Right.
So if y'all doing that and letting these other nations inside the congregation eating this stuff, y'all out of line.
That's right.
And you teaching the false doctrine. You're a false prophet. You're going to be held accountable for that when y'all shall come. Y'all got to be very careful who y'all around. I'm going to do a lesson here pretty soon on the dangers of following blind leadership. Because it is dangerous. We see it today. People falling in and out the truth. They don't know which way to go. Some people going back to Christianity church. This stuff is sad, man.
Right.
They were out to serve us. You got strangers that's among us to serve us, okay? And what's going to happen eventually, what's that? Are you going to get Isaiah 14 out? Are you going to pull that?
Can't remember. Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, let's go get that Isaiah chapter 14.
I mean, if I do come back to it, it'll just be reinforcement. So
I didn't know if you're gonna pull it now because I kind of leave you room, you know.
Yeah, pull whatever you got to pull. If I go over the same thing, it's gonna be the same thing, but it's gonna be a little bit different, probably. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same, but it's gonna be added. I'm talking crazy.
That's all right. That's all right. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Thank you. Isaiah chapter 14, start at verse 1. Isaiah 14, verse 1. Any one of y'all read that? Hold on. Right, I'm gonna put these boys to work.
All right. All praise.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob,
the 12 tribes,
and will yet choose Israel.
Now he's going to choose other people.
And will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them.
The who?
The strangers shall be joined with them.
Read on.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They're going to adhere to what we do. They're going to do what we do. Watch this. Read on.
And the people shall take them.
The people should do what?
And the people shall take them.
Now they're going to take them as friends. Watch this. Read.
And bring them to their place.
Okay. Watch this. Read on.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
What does it mean to possess somebody? It's a future prophecy. This is going to happen. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai going to put us back in rulership over all these other nations. So they can either make things good for themselves right now, or they can make it worse. Because we got a righteous judge, and he watching everything. You understand that? So you rich man, a wealthy man, you are the other nations, and you having your just due. This your kingdom, right? You got it. You done took our stuff. Guess what? When your house shall come, you're going to get recompense. You got that? Mad about it, Doc. And I'm mad at my brothers are teaching these people other stuff that ain't according to what the scriptures say. Somebody got to serve somebody. He who leadeth into captivity got to go into captivity, man. You treat people jacked up, well, jacked up coming to you.
That's right.
All right. I want to say something else.
Don't say it.
Say it out. He said,
don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay. Okay. I listen to my brothers. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2. We got the strangers of the other nations, and we got the strangers of our people. Okay. Watch this. Hebrews chapter 13 in verse 2. Whoever gets it is fine.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers.
Treat people right. Read on.
For thereby some have entertained angels unawares.
You have been in the presence of an angel, or a godly man, or a man of the Lord, or a godly one. Be careful how you treat people. I'm talking to everybody under the sound of my voice. You understand? We got the angels watching over us. And Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and his Father watching over us. Mistreat us if you want to. It's coming back. 1 Chronicles chapter 29, verse 15. 1 Chronicles chapter 29 and verse 15. The strangers that are among us. The strangers among us. First Chronicles chapter 29, verse 15. Read that.
For we are strangers before thee.
We are what?
Strangers before thee and sojourners.
Be careful to entertain your brothers, okay? Treat folk right when they come around you, man. Don't be so easy to make fun of them and try to make a fool out of them and stuff and belittle them and all that kind of stuff. Read on, huh?
As were all our fathers, our days are the earth are as a shadow, and there is none abiding.
Okay, Jacob, read that. I need to get that clear.
Verse 15.
Yes, sir.
For we are strangers before thee, and sojourners, as were all our fathers. Our days on the earth are as a shadow.
You don't know when you're going to leave here. You don't know when your number going to be called. You might think you got it going on. You Israelite brothers and sisters. Right? Treat people right, man. You're going to be entertaining a stranger. You don't know who you're dealing with.
That's right.
Read on, huh?
And there is none abiding.
Got to be careful how we treat each other. That's why it's the second great commandment. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself.
That's right.
You want to be treated a certain way, you treat your brother that way, your sister that way. Because you got strangers among you. I don't know them, but I'm going to treat them right. I don't know where they come from, but I'm going to treat them right. Nehemiah chapter 1, verse 5 through 8. Let me know when you got something.
Well, I always got something.
Okay.
I always got something. Whenever you pause, just let me know, man. And
well, I'm finna pause.
All right.
Let me look at this and then I'll let you know. Give me 1 second.
All right.
It's just a lot of information out.
Gotcha.
Read that.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 1, verse 5. And said, I beseech thee, O Lord God of heaven, the great and terrible God.
See, that's another thing. Many of y'all don't fear the Lord enough. Y'all don't fear the Lord enough. That's why you do what you're doing.
That's right.
This man put us on. You say, oh, the white man did and everything. Man, this man prophesied that we was going to go into that situation. Told Moses to tell us, y'all don't keep the commandment, you're going into slavery. I'm going to bring you out of slavery, but you're going to go back in it if you don't do what I say. Read that from the top out.
And said, I beseech thee, O Lord God of heaven, the great and terrible God.
When you beseech, you kind of beg, you plead. You know, he was really asking the Lord, right, about something. Read.
That keepeth covenant and mercy for them that love him and observe his commandments.
See, y'all got mixed up about what love is. That's the problem. Read.
Let thine ear now be attentive, and thine eyes open, that thou mayest hear the prayer of thy servant, which I pray before thee now, day and night, for the children of Israel, thy servants.
For the who was Nehemiah, a prophet in the Bible, praying about?
For the children of Israel.
No, he was praying for the whole world, all the other nations.
For the children of Israel.
Man. Y'all can't make this up, man. Y'all got to be careful who you listen to. You're going to have a false teacher. Read on out.
And confess the sins of the children of Israel.
A sin is a transgression of the law. Read.
Which we have sinned against thee. Both I and my father's house have sinned.
Read on.
We have dealt very corruptly against thee, and have not kept the commandments, nor the statutes, nor the judgments, which thou commandest thy servant Moses. Remember, I beseech thee, the word that thou commandest thy servant Moses, saying, if ye transgress, I will scatter you abroad among the nations.
He gonna do what?
I will scatter you abroad among the nations.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Bring your education up a little bit. Some of you doctors, some of you lawyers, some of you people that think you know every doggone thing. That man done scattered us everywhere. And the strangers are among us. So what y'all gonna do now? Now that you know the truth. Get somewhere and keep the commandments. Come over here with brothers doing the work. We'll help you. Go over there with Brother Jacob if you're close to him in wherever he's at. I'll let him tell you.
Virginia.
Where you at?
Virginia.
There you go. Go over there with him. He help you keep the commandments.
That's right.
It ain't too late. It's gonna be too late when he cracks the skies. And everybody see him coming in all his Father's glory. It's gonna be too late then. Don't wait till the end to say, okay, we supposed to be keeping the commandments. I really didn't know. The man done told you what he looking for. In time, and many times, and be times.
That's right.
I yield out.
All praises. Well, hey man, I know somebody had to get something out of that. I pray anyway that they was edified. There was a lot of information, but it was we have to understand who the stranger is, because a lot of our people are confused, right? So I want to talk about the biblical identity of the stranger. The Most High uses the word stranger in layered ways, right? And we must understand each layer, right? So the first layer is the stranger who dwells among you, but is not you, right? Even in our homeland in Israel, right? There was those who lived near us. They worked near Israel. They benefited from Israel, but they were not Israel, right? Brother Aaron talked about the mixed multitude that came out amongst us. They was not Israel. One law shall be to him that is homeborn. And let's just get Exodus chapter 12 and verse 49. Let's get Exodus chapter 12 and verse 49. I was about to quote it, but I might chop it up.
12 and 49.
Yeah, I probably chop it up. Let's just get the scripture.
Exodus chapter 12 and verse 49.
Book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 49. One law shall be to him that is homeborn, and
right. To the Israelite. Go ahead.
And unto the stranger that sojourneth among you.
Right. So they could live amongst us, right? but they could not become us. They did not carry the covenant, right? Brother Aaron brought that out in Psalms chapter 147, verse 19 and 20, right? They could not, they did not carry the covenant. They did not bear our burden, right? They were not chosen for our calling.
That's right.
Yeah. So the second layer would be the stranger who benefits while Israel forgets, right?
Man.
The Most High warned us. Let's get the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 49. The Most High warned us about this stranger, right? Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and we're going to read verse 49.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Right. Now, this mainly we associate this with Edom, with the Edomites, but there was other nations that came from afar also, right? Because we're scattered all over the earth. Go ahead.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
Right. That's Esau. Go ahead.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Right. A nation whose tongue we should not understand. So strangers rise when Israel sleeps. Right. Strangers grow strong when Israel grows complacent. Strangers eat when Israel stops sowing. This is why our communities feel foreign to us today, right? What's the word they call? Man, what's the word they call it? Now I forget what it's not coming to my mind right now. But when they start moving in, I forget what they call it.
Gentrification.
Gentrification, right? That's the reason why our communities feel foreign, because of gentrification and this thing is nothing new under the sun, right?
That's right.
This is why our neighborhoods change before our eyes, right? This is why decisions about your future are being made by these who have no covenant with your God.
That's right.
The third layer of the stranger is the stranger who seeks to replace Israel spiritually, right? Right? Steal our identity, right?
Right.
This stranger isn't in the street. Man. He's in the doctrine. He's in the doctrine. He's in the institutions.
Man.
He's in the pulpit, right? Teaching Israel who you are is irrelevant.
Lord,
right? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're an Israelite. Oh, that's irrelevant. Nah. And they're replacing your identity with traditions, with philosophies, and with false histories, right? False doctrine. But let's get the book of John, chapter 4 and verse 22. Let's see what the book says, right? They telling you that you being an Israelite is irrelevant. Let's see what the book says. Book of John, chapter 4 and verse 22. The Lord said it out of his own mouth. Yahushua said it out of his own mouth. And we already read that he don't change in Malachi chapter 3 and verse 6. In Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 8, we read he don't change, right? So let's see what the Lord said.
This is the book of John, chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
Right. Y'all don't know what y'all worship. Go ahead.
We know what we worship.
We know what we worship. Why?
For salvation is of the Jews.
That's right. Salvation is of the Jews, right?
That's
Put
right.
a little bit more frosting on top of this cake. We're gonna see what Paul had to say. Let's go to the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 4.
Let me have a slice of that cake, Op.
You want to slice that cake?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're gonna love this slice right here. Let's go to the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 4, because a lot of people, a lot of these nations who are teaching us that being Israel is irrelevant, them themselves, and a lot of our people that's caught up in these traps and snares, as we read earlier, right? They confused. So we're going to help them out.
Read that.
Read that out when you got it, book of Romans chapter 9, verse 4. Let's see what Paul said. And Paul ain't speaking on his own, just to make that clarification. The Lord told Paul everything that he need to say, and Paul is putting that out there. All right.
Read that.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 4. Who are Israelites? To whom
who are Israelites, right? What is Paul gonna say about these Israelites? Go ahead.
To whom pertaineth the adoption?
So the adoption of coming back into the fold under the Lord, that only pertains to the Israelites. Go ahead.
And the glory.
And the glory that pertains to the Israelites. Go ahead.
And the covenants.
The covenants, right? These law, statutes, and commandments, as we went over earlier.
Say that. Say that.
Go ahead.
And the giving of the law.
And the giving of the law, right? He just Brother Aaron brought that out in Psalms 147:19, right? It was only given to the Israelites. Go ahead.
In the service of God.
So the God ain't serving nobody but the Israelites, right? His service is for the Israelites. Go ahead.
And the promises.
And all the promises. So where does everybody else fit in? Because it opens up. It says who are Israelites.
That's right.
Who are Israelites. So hold on. I'm gonna go a step further because somebody like to say, oh, I'm spiritual Israel. Let's go to verse 5. We're gonna kill that right now too.
Whose are the fathers?
Whose are the fathers?
And of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ.
As concerning what?
And of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came.
Oh, he came concerning the flesh, right? Right? Christ came to Israelites. Not no spiritual Israelites. That's not even in the Bible.
That's right.
He came to his people concerning the flesh. He came as an Israelite in the flesh.
That's right.
Right? So let's stop the nonsense and the lies. Let's stop all of that. So tell me, how does a stranger take the covenant from the covenant people?
Man.
Right? Can't do it. Only if Israel hands it away. And that's what we did. When we didn't hearken to the Lord, keep his law, statutes, and commandments, faith in Christ, took that away from us for a time and put us into bondage under these people, under these strangers.
That's right.
I yield, brother.
Give me Hosea 4:6. How did they do it, and what does it cost you when you don't know who you are? What did the Lord say about that? What did he tell Hosea when he was talking to him about his people and the condition his people was in and the reason why they were in this condition? Read that out.
Hosea 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
They are destroyed for a lack of what?
A lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Because you have rejected knowledge, I will reject y'all Israelites. You so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native American Indians. I'm going to leave you in your condition. I'm going to leave you right here, like this right here. I'm going to leave you just like this. Wondering, what happened? What's the matter? God, why is this happening to me? Because you rejected knowledge of keeping the commandments, doing what he say, being obedient. Lord have mercy. So Jacob 100% right on that. Somebody has taken what was given to us, our covenant, and we have a new covenant that we're in now that we're going to. It's coming into fruition, right? The prophecy is opening up every day that we live, and it's going to get full blown here in a little while, especially when you see him and who he is and what he looked like and what his people look like. You understand? Give me Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 1 through 3. Let's get some more about the strangers of the other nations. Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 1 through 3. Let me know if you get it, Jacob.
I got it. I didn't know if I had him read it. All right, this book of Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 1. On that day, they read in the book of Moses in the audience of the people.
Uh-huh.
And therein was found written that the Ammonite and the Moabite should not come into the congregation of God forever.
No. Just when Jesus came, everybody can get in. When Yahushua came and died, death, burial, and resurrection, he changed it. Everybody can get in. Read that out. What that say?
That the Ammonite and the Moabite should not come into the congregation of God forever.
So he changed that. This man changed that. Everybody can get it. Everybody can be saved. You're going to be saved, but you might be for servitude if you're other nations. And if you don't want to bow down, he's going to destroy you. That's what's going to happen. I'm just telling you. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what's going to happen. Just get ready. We have a God that's coming to save the Israelites. Okay? Give me Luke chapter 1, verse 71. We're going to prove it. You know, I'm trying to, we done taught lessons on this, but because we're talking about it and some of the things that me and Jacob were bringing out, these things had to be reiterated. Luke chapter 1, verse 71. Read that.
That we should be saved from our enemies and...
Now we're going to be saved from our friends?
That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
Finish that out, Nehemiah chapter 13.
All right, verse 2. Because they met not the children of Israel with bread and with water.
What? That's why I keep telling, if whoever's listening to this, if you mistreat us, the Lord hold you accountable. Many brothers might not be saying that. They don't give a dang what you do. But I'm telling you, for your safety, and for maybe he'll about have a little mercy on you when he comes. Just maybe. Because you read that out.
Because they met not the children of Israel with bread and with water, but hired Balaam against them, that he should curse them. Howbeit, our God turned the curse into a blessing.
So he told them, Ammonites and Moabites, y'all ain't gonna never be able to get in my congregation.
That's right.
You didn't meet my people with food and shelter and water, material things, and give them a place to sojourn there.
That's right.
You mistreat my people. Well, I ain't gonna forgive you. That's just him. That's just the way what he done said. He God. He can do whatever he want to do. We can't change his mind on that. Pastor so-and-so can't come up and tell you the Lord said you can get in his kingdom and come into the kingdom of heaven. That's a lie. Only thing you can do now is try to make your situation, if you of the other nations, a little easier. That's the only thing you can do. Be nice. Be right. Help the Israelites.
That's right.
But if you make things hard on us, well, this God, when he come back here, he gonna make things extremely difficult for you. That's just it. We got a God who fight for us, man. Because we're gonna keep these commandments.
That's right.
That's it. Okay, read on 3. Watch this.
Oh.
Verse 3.
Yep. Now it came to pass when they had heard the law that they separated from Israel all the mixed multitude.
They did what?
That they separated from Israel all the mixed multitude.
So if the other nations didn't come out with us, and they was all Israel, but they was just of mixed color, why would they be separated? Use your PhD degree on that.
Oh man. Yeah.
All right. Son, give me Exodus chapter 12, verse 21. It's a shame, brothers. Some of these brothers been in it 30 years. And they starting to say an Edomite can get in. God deal with Edomite.
They might be dealing with an Edomite.
They might be. Might be.
Damn. Sorry, excuse me.
Exodus 12, verse 21.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 21. Then Moses called for all the elders of Israel and said unto them, draw out and take you a lamb according to your families and kill the Passover.
Read on.
And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop.
That's good on that. And take you a lamb according to your families, the 12 tribes. Jump down to verse 24.
And ye shall observe this thing for an ordinance to thee and to thy sons forever.
No, stop doing it.
Forever.
If you're not keeping Passover, the Lord is angry with you. Get to your nearest Israelite congregation that's keeping the commandments. You can't be out there not keeping the commandments, man. This man said you need to keep the Passover forever.
Ever.
Read on.
And it shall come to pass, when ye be come to the land which the Lord will give you,
wherever you go, read on.
According as he hath promised, that ye shall keep this service.
Man, Jacob, man, I'm lost for words, man.
Yeah, me too.
He never told us to stop keeping Passover. He didn't say keep Easter. He didn't say keep Mother's Day, Father's Day. Read on out. But we got strangers among us telling us to keep these Christmas and Happy New Year's.
Yeah. I was saying earlier, they tell us, oh no, you've been here, that's irrelevant. We'll tell you, we'll teach you and tell you what you should know.
Read on out.
And it shall come to pass, when your children shall say unto you, what mean ye by this service?
What your children supposed to be asking you? What your children supposed to be asking you? Read that again out.
What mean ye by this service?
How they gonna ask you if you ain't doing it? I'm telling you, you might have one parent to say, okay, let's do it. And you have another parent say, nah, I don't really believe in that. Read that again out from the top.
And it shall come to pass.
Read the book and the chapter so they know.
The book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 26. And it shall come to pass, when your children shall say unto you, what mean ye by this service?
The Passover you're supposed to be keeping. Read on.
That ye shall say, it is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, who passed over the houses of children of Israel in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians and delivered our houses, and the people bowed the head and worshipped.
Now, we know the Lord Yahushua, for some of you Christianity people, is our Passover. But we're supposed to keep this in remembrance of him. Just like communion. Just like feast. Anything we do, feast of dedication, is commemorate the brothers who fought to keep the law.
Right.
See, we got our high holy days and our Sabbaths and stuff like that. The other nations do what the hell they want to do. You can't do that. We got to do what the Bible say. Okay?
That's right.
Don't let nobody lie to you that you don't not supposed to be obeying these commandments. Oh, that you can't do it. You got to want to do it. Then guess what? You'll be able to do it.
That's the key right there. Yep.
Is that it on that? Man. What happens when we listen to the other nations? Nehemiah chapter 11. I'll let you grab that, Jacob. 11, verse 4 through 6.
All right.
Lord have mercy.
It's the book of Nehemiah, chapter 11, verse 4. And at Jerusalem dwelt certain of the children of Judah.
Where was in Jerusalem? Who was there?
Dwelt certain of the children of Judah and of the children of Benjamin.
And
of the children of Judah.
Who's supposed to be in Israel now? What tribe are they? Who are these people?
Amalek.
Read on out.
Of the children of Judah, Athaniah, the son of Uzziah, the son of Zechariah, the son of Amariah, the son of Zephathiah, the son of Mahaliah, of the children of Perez.
So you got these brothers basically going through saying they're the children of Israel that dwelt in Jerusalem. That's who's supposed to be in Jerusalem. The children of Israel, not other nations. And then he's going to put us back in our own land, right? It all makes sense. Nehemiah, Numbers. Let me see something here. Hold on. Let's see. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Oh, man. Okay. Give me Numbers chapter 11, start at verse 4. Numbers chapter 11, verse 4. Watch this, y'all.
Book of Numbers, chapter 11 and verse 4.
What happens when we listen to the other nations of the people that's around us, that's mixed up with us? Read on.
And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting.
We start listening to the other nations and what they got going on, what they missing, what they like. They like the crawfish. This is what's going on over there now. They had some kind of crawfish that took over this gas station. I mean, it was millions of them. It was like a plague. The Lord don't play. He'll deal with you according to your lust. You want that? Right. I'm going to give you all of it. You want sex? I'm going to give you all of it. You got to be very careful when you lusting about these other nations, what they got going on. You want money? I'm going to give you all that money, and then I'm going to kill you. You want some drugs? I'm going to give you all them drugs, and I'm going to kill you with it. Read on out.
And the children of Israel also wept again and said, who shall give us flesh to eat?
What we gonna eat? Well, Lord, where I'm gonna go to work at? Lord, when I'm gonna all these complaints. That's what happens when we get around the other nations. We don't know how to be thankful and content. We want what they got. Read on.
We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely.
What? Do what? Read that again. We remember all the stuff we had when we was in captivity.
Yeah.
Read.
We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely.
We ate that catfish. Oh man, that catfish good, man. Oh, that shrimp good, man.
The cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic.
Look here. Sometimes you gotta learn how to go without for righteousness' sake. To keep the commandments, you gotta know how to control yourself. Don't be going after all these other things. That stuff gonna take you away from your God. It's gonna take you away from keeping the commandments.
Right.
Read on out.
But now our soul is dried away.
Oh, I'm so unhappy. Oh man, shoot on these women, these black women, man, I'm gonna get me one of these Edomites, man. I'm gonna get me a Chinese, man. I'm gonna get me, man. Give me a Korean woman. Go a-lusting.
That's right.
Read out.
There is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes.
All I got is just this godly man. That's all I got. He boring. All I got is this godly woman. Oh, she don't really want. She not a freak. I got to get me a freak on the side. You're a single lady. You waiting on your husband to be. He got to have this. He got to have that. He got to have more money than me. Well, you probably I'm gonna pull a Kevin Samuels on you. You probably gonna be alone. You're gonna die alone. Because you thinking you all that. When you probably got a good man close by, you can see. Good godly man. Then some of you brothers out there, you want this sexy Coca-Cola bottle shaped woman. I mean, you know what the responsibility for that is? You know what kind of pressure that is, man? Because she always gonna have dudes hitting on her. Some dudes gonna always have to have more money than you. You gotta be able to deal with that thing. She beautiful. You're gonna be walking in the store, brother's gonna be like, some dude might come up and disrespect you in front of her. What if the Lord decide to give that to you for your lust? My people perish for a lack of knowledge.
That's right.
Look what happened with David. He went out to Bathsheba. He lost a son over that. Eventually lost a kingdom over that.
Yep.
This is one reason why. This is one reason why they cannot be in the midst of the camps or our churches. The other nations. They will miss their foods and their idols. and they'll have you missing. And guess what? A real man of the Lord will be upset with his people when they start complaining about it.
That's right.
Numbers chapter 11, verse 10.
Book of Numbers, chapter 11 and verse 10. We just jump down a few verses. Then Moses heard the people wept throughout their families.
Weeping,
Every
crying.
man in the door of his tent.
These men were standing outside their house crying. Oh man, shoot, man, we out here, man, in this wilderness, man. We ain't got nothing, man. Y'all behind going back in captivity. And that's exactly what happened. This right here.
And the anger of the Lord was kindled greatly.
This is what happened.
Also.
This is what happened right there. That's what happened to us. All that complaining, murmuring. We had all this right here, was able to do this right here. But then we went into this right here. By this right here.
That's right.
Read that again up to start up just a little bit.
And the anger of the Lord was kindled greatly. Moses also was displeased.
A real man of the Lord, when he hear y'all complaining about stuff, he ain't don't like that. About what you want, about what you aspire to be, and what you, I won't be this, I won't be that. No, keep the commandments.
That's right.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1 through 3. Let me see the phone. Let me see. Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land, whither thou goest to possess it, and hath cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the
Hittites, the Girgashites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Read on.
7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
There are going to be nations that's greater than us. Okay? And he gonna have to put them down, like he said. Luke 1 and 71. We might be saved from our enemies. That we will be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. Read on up.
And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
No, we're supposed to be friends with them.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
Read on.
Nor show mercy unto them.
Watch this. Y'all think I'm the brother Aaron, you the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Read that out.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
No, marriage. We can marry anybody we want to.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
The strangers among us. The strangers among us. So when these guys, even Israelite brothers teaching these doctrines, they are sadly mistaken that these other people can be in our kingdom, to be in our salvation, in our rulership. They can't do it.
Right.
They're going to go into captivity. And we ain't supposed to be dealing with them in certain capacities. Being friends, making covenant with them and stuff. The Lord say don't trust your enemy, man. I don't see why we see what done happened in the times past, type of situations we in. Right now, they got everything. Back then, I think we used to have a little cow or a garden and some chickens and some, we at least we could eat if the stuff we couldn't afford.
Yep.
Now we can't afford it and can't get it, some of us. Why? Breaking the law, statute, commandments. Why? He trying to whip your butt using them to show you that, hey, my Bible is right.
Hey, let me say something on that real quick.
Go ahead.
Because you made a good point. At one time we was able to have a little cattle and all of these different things. Like you said, in case we got hungry, we could feed ourselves and stuff like that, right? But we didn't realize we were still under the curses. Look what the Lord said in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 48. He says, "Therefore, thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord thy God shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things," right? "And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee." But the point I'm making is in the want of all things. So we had them little cattle and little things, chickens and all of that little stuff. The Lord said, in the want of all things. So even those little things got stripped from us. Now we still got to go to them for everything.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a God to be feared.
That's right.
And our people are still mistaken that he's kind of like a imagination or something.
Yep.
He's a figment. It's just a storytelling book. And everything if you really get into this Bible like you're supposed to and start keeping the Sabbath and stuff like that, which is from Friday night sundown to Saturday night sundown, he'll start opening up some stuff to you.
That's right.
But guess what? I've seen people who stop keeping the Sabbath Saturday night from Friday night sundown to Saturday night sundown lose it. They lose the understanding. Start doing it morning to morning and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
I've seen it. Stop keeping the commandments. I'm about to close.
All right.
You got anything else you want to tell them before we close out?
Are we in closing now? Or
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Israel, the time is now, right? The strangers amongst us are a sign. It's a sign, right? It's a sign. It's a sign of where we fail, and it's a sign of how we rise, right? You were never meant to be the tail. You were born to be the head, right? You were never meant to follow, brothers and sisters. Brothers, you were born to lead, right? You were never meant to be hidden. You was born to shine as covenant people, right? Before all the nation. The Most High told us something. Let's get the book of Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 1. Book of Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 1.
Isaiah 60 and 1. Read that.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come.
Right.
And the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
Right. Yahushua came already. Right. The light has come already. The glory of the Lord is upon us. So Israel, stand up. Wake up, brothers and sisters. Rise up. Kwam Yasharala, right? Because when Israel rises, understand it, when Israel rises, the strangers return to their rightful place. And you know what I'm saying? It has to happen that way.
All praise.
Right? And the world returns to divine order. With that, I say peace and blessings. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Happy triple Sabbath, right? Shalom.
Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 30 through 32. We're closing now, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us, brothers doing the work. Sabbath class, the strangers among us. Hope y'all were able to be edified and you learned something today and it'll help build your faith up. All praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Brothers doing the work in another camp will be doing our feast of dedication celebration to close it out. All praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom. Read that.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses.
We hear it. We know. We know what you're doing. Read on.
And speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord.
Read on.
And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but will not do them.
They will not do what?
But they will not do them.
Y'all don't be these type of people that hear the word and don't do it. Us men was sent here to teach these lessons, to open up our people's eyes to what the Bible is really saying. You hear these words, but you won't do them. That's what the Lord is saying. Some of y'all today, under the sound of my voice, you question, oh, who is this brother? I don't know that brother. I don't know. You ain't got to know me. Just know what the Bible is saying.
That's right.
They ain't saying nothing but what the Bible is saying. Read on out.
For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
You go after your own greed, your own wants, your own desires. You don't want to pay no attention to what Brother Aaron say, Brother Jacob say, and many other brothers. He gonna get you. Read on.
And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice.
Yeah. You like hearing the word. You like hearing it. You like seeing us do it, but you ain't gonna do it. And that's the problem. Read.
And can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not.
All praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.